And we're off again. Rock and roll. Let's do this. It's gonna happen this time, too. It's gonna fucking happen. Excuse me for a moment. This is Spud here from HitStandNow.com, coming at you with another quick hit. Now, this weekend sees kind of a main event of Irish fighting game tournaments. RandomSelect.ie and the Irish fighting game community are getting together and they're bringing you the Irish Open. Now, to the best of my knowledge, this is the first of its kind. It's an international event. It's bringing over players from all over the world. There are a few boys from England and a lot further afield, tuning up for a couple of scraps, along with players from all over the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. It's going to be good, it's going to be big, and it's going to be a lot of fun. That's kicking off this weekend on Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning, because there's going to be a lot of tournaments there. I'm going to get to that in a second. Starting up with registry at 11 o'clock in the morning, and that is in the Trinity Bar in Dublin, I believe. What is an Irish Open? Well, basically it's a big gig. You know, it's just a big event. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to pull players from all over the place, and it's going to it's going to fill the gap that's been created by the lack of Evo qualifiers lately. This is the biggest gig I've seen since the last Evo qualifier, and Evo qualifiers have been a little while ago at this stage. You know, this is kind of bridging that gap, and it's kind of spreading the word of Irish fighters. What can you expect at this kind of gig? You can expect a lot of top level play. That's what you can expect, and you can expect a lot of fun along the way. They're starting off with Street Fighter, Ultra Street Fighter 4. That's the main event for the day. That's the big one. That's your fucking Undertaker versus CM Punk or whoever wrestles these days. I don't know about all the wrestling. But that's your main event. You know, that's your big one. You're going to have pretty much everybody going to be signing up to kind of place their bets on that. Now, Street Fighter 4 has been huge in Ireland over the last couple of years. Pretty much since it came out. Whether it be Super, Arcade or Ultra. It's been really big, it's always drawn really good crowds, and it's continuously got tournaments going on, so everybody's constantly improving their level of play, everybody's learning new techs to combat whatever happened to them last time, you know, and the good guys just keep on getting better, the bad guys keep on getting better and become the good guys. It's a lot of fun, it's a fantastically fun game. I'm a big fan of Street Fighter 4, I play here in Galway all the time, I know that there's a Street Fighter crew here in Galway preparing for this weekend's tournament up in Dublin. It's going to be cool. You've also got Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3. I don't really follow UMBC3 because I don't really understand the game so much. What I do know though is that the players that do play it passionately. They are all about it and they have a ball playing it. I've watched it a couple of times and the combos seem completely off the charts. You know, there's shit blowing up all over the place. It's really, really good fun to watch. So, if you enjoy a bit of Marvel Capcom, throw in for that one as well. We've got a couple of kind of smaller tournaments, backup tournaments, side tournaments if you will, as well. There's Injustice Gods Among Us, which, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you'd be very familiar with Injustice. Now, I'm a big Combat fan. I don't play Injustice personally, but I'm a big Combat fan, and I know a lot of the tournament players and best players in the country from Mortal Kombat have kind of went over to the Injustice side of things, and they're big Injustice players too. Now, I know what these boys are like. I've fought them before, and they're damn good players, and they're well worth putting their time and their effort into playing against because they're really fun to play. They are really, really impressive players. There's also Tekken Tag Team Tournament 2, which, let's be honest, who the hell in Ireland owns the PlayStation and doesn't play a little bit of Tekken on the side? Everybody plays some Tekken. It's the biggest casual fighting game in the country. Always has been, because it's so pick up and play. You know, it's not as complex as Street Fighter. You don't need your quarter circles to pull out good looking moves, and that's what draws people to it a lot. You know, and I'm guilty of it myself. Like, I play a lot of Tekken. I love Tekken. I don't play a lot of Tekken, like on a major scale, but if you threw on some Tekken, I'd play it for hours, man. You know, it's a lot of fun, and the Tekken players in Dublin, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. They're big Tekken players, they're big fans of the series. You've got guys who've been playing since Tekken 1, Tekken 2, you know. You've got other guys who have just jumped in lately. And that's going to be a lot of crack, especially with the tag element. I love the tag element in Tekken Tag Team Tournament too. I think it's a lot of fun. It adds a whole new realm into the fighting. And again, it's going to be great. They've also got Project M, and they've got Under Night and Birth, which I believe is a Melty Blood game. There's a lot of video games going on at the Irish Open. And by the look of the Facebook page, there is a lot of players showing up for this. 100 plus. That's a fucking good tournament. You know, and that's only the ones that have registered through Facebook. You know, there's a lot of players going to turn up for this. Like I said, there's players coming from further afield, there's players coming from England and God knows where. You know, players coming from all over the Republic and Northern Ireland. It's going to be a great day. And if you're looking at me now going, Spud, I don't play fighting games. There's no point in me coming along. You're wrong. There is. You know, you turn up to these gigs and, okay, if you're not a big fighting player, you might have your butt kicked. That's fair enough. It comes with the territory. But you'll get to see the boys in action. And you'll get to learn a lot of things from watching them. And everybody's so fucking friendly up there. You know what I mean? That if somebody beats you, you say, how did you beat me? They'll explain it step by step so you can learn. You can beat them next time. You know, you can have a few drinks with them. Everybody's going to have a few beers at dinner bar. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about. That's actually what it's all about. It's all about having a bit of fun. You know, if you're into fighting games in any way, shape or form, you should drop along, you should have a drink, you should just breathe in that atmosphere. You know, feel what fighting game fans call the hype that's in the room. I don't use the word myself, it's bullshit. But you can feel that. It's energizing. It's fantastic. You know, it feels like competition. You know? It feels like adrenaline. It feels off the charts. You know, it gets your heart pumping whether you're playing or watching. You know, if you've got your money on one guy, you want him to win. You can feel it coming down to the wire. It gets intense. You can cut the tension in there sometimes with a knife. It's amazing. And I know I've done a lot of these videos talking about fighting games and what they're like. But the reason I'm throwing this one down as almost a big advertisement for this weekend, the Irish Open, is because I want everybody to experience that at least once. Drop along, bring a pad, have a bit of fun, you know, kick some fucking ass while you're at it. And I'm saying if you're not very good, you'll have your ass kicked. It works the other way around as well. There's going to be guys there who haven't played before that you can kick the ass of. You know, and if you're one of these guys who plays at home and goes, I don't know, I wouldn't go down there, they'd kick the shit out of me. How do you know? How do you know you wouldn't hand it to them? You know, get down there, try your luck, bring a fucking A game and see what happens. You know, I remember going to tournaments going, these guys will bust me out, busted heads. I got mine busted out, busted someone in exchange, because that's the way it works. That's the fun of it, you know? And this is going to be a really good event. It's going to be absolutely jam-packed. There's going to be a hell of a lot of tournaments going on, a hell of a lot of different games, a hell of a lot of different kinds of players, different kinds of characters, different kinds of people that you can get to know, hang out with, and have fun playing video games with. So get on over this weekend to the Trinity Bar, 11 AM, this Saturday, November 8th, in Dublin, and get involved in the Irish Open. Show Ireland what you've got for fighting games. This is Spud from hitstandnet.com, signing off. Good luck.